Hello, everybody. So I have a couple minutes before I hop on a session with a virtual client, and I just wanted to pop on and talk about therapy. Therapy. Get it? What is it? How did it come to be? And why you need it? Why we all need therapy. For those of you who are new here, may not have known that this page before therapy by Natalie Gray was called Natalie Gray Pilates. I've been teaching Pilates for almost 14 years now, and I started working in a Pilates studio back in 2004, just before my third daughter was born. I was 7 months pregnant with my third daughter, and I started working at a Pilates studio that my girlfriend had just purchased, and I was working the front desk. And at that point, I decided I wanted to be a Pilates instructor. So I gave birth via C-section, took a week off, and hopped into a Pilates training course. Now, this changed everything for me because it became the way I rehabilitated my body. It also became the way I supported myself and my 3 daughters. And some of you may not know, but I am a solo mama of 3. Sometimes I get people commenting going, "Oh, I didn't know you were a solo mama." Yes. Solo of 3 teenagers, and it has been a wild ride, let me tell you. And so this is basically where ther was created, or how it was created, just because I use Pilates to rehabilitate my mind and my body. As a solo mom, to keep my sanity, to keep my strength, and this is now what I teach and what I offer people. This is how ther came to be, and why I think everybody needs ther. So what I do is I focus my work on C-section rehabilitation, pelvic floor strengthening, and just helping women feel strong from the inside out after giving birth, because there's so much going on in the body during pregnancy, during childbirth, and after a cesarean section. And I delivered via 2 C-sections. And the C-section is a major abdominal surgery, which you may have heard me say over and over and over again, and it does need to be rehabilitated as such. I spent a couple of years in physical therapy clinics when I lived in Los Angeles. I worked alongside the most amazing doctors of physical therapy, graduates of USC, and I thought that was going to be my career path, and it was not. I discovered that after trying to take some chemistry classes and statistics classes, and that is not how my brain works. And my brain actually works more on an intuitive level. My body and my being works more on an intuitive level. I can sense what people need. I can feel what people need, and I know how to work with people from that way, as opposed to math and numbers and chemical whatever elements. So therapy is born, and I talk about the pelvic floor a lot. You've probably seen me post a lot about incontinence, about separation of abdominal wall, but it goes deeper than that, because we have an emotional body, we have an energetic body, and both of these are affected throughout our life, and definitely throughout pregnancy, surgery, and childbirth. And these areas are not usually addressed. And I know that I was not taught about the emotional and energetic body throughout my Pilates trainings. And it's something that I have learned and studied and read about over the last 5 or 6 years, and now it's what I incorporate into my work when I work with women who want to strengthen after baby. And it doesn't necessarily, I don't work with just new moms. I want to make sure everybody knows that, because I do get that question a lot. I don't just work with new moms. I work with any woman at any stage of the mama game, and maybe a woman who has even had children who's having pelvic floor issues. Those of you may know that some of you may know I work with flower essences, and this is what I use for the energetic and emotional healing. These magical little remedies are homeopathic. They work on an energetic and a cellular level. So that helps with the energetic body and the healing process and helping to release anything that's stored within the body that we don't want. So it doesn't manifest in other ways, negative ways. So any woman who's had children at any stage, she could be 50, she could be 60, she could be 70, she could be, you know, maybe she's had one child, maybe she's had 5 children. And this is something that we just didn't learn. We didn't know, women weren't talking about things like this, that you need to rehabilitate your body and mind after having a child. We get so much care before baby and during pregnancy, but who knows that we're supposed to rehabilitate our mind and body after we've had kids. But it is for our own good, our own health, our own sanity. It helped my sanity. And it just helps us to be more clear-minded, strong, able to care for the things we want to do: home, family, community, careers, businesses. And it's just so important. So 2 things I just wanted to, just to bullet point these things. It's never too late to strengthen your body. Your child could be 40, it's never too late. Every woman needs to rehabilitate after having a child, whether they experience complications just after a baby or they start to notice it 10, 20 years later. You will need to rehabilitate your body after baby. Strengthening is always necessary. Your body is full of muscles, and when your muscles are not strengthened, they go weak, things fall, people start to leak, organs fall, things happen. But it's never too late. There is a solution. Also, there is a solution beyond surgery. If you are experiencing something extreme like bladder prolapse and you don't want to have a surgery, it is possible. It just takes focused work, a lot of focused work. Never too late. You can rehabilitate. Therapy is needed. Pilates is the best way to do it. It's just so gentle and it strengthens the body from the inside out, and working one-on-one is the way I do it because I feel it's the best way to tailor the workout to the individual's needs, to the mama's needs. And you do want to address your energetic and your emotional body. I mean, we go through so much during pregnancy, childbirth. Our hormone shifts, our body shifts, energetics shift. Your birth experience may or may not be ideal. These are all things that can be addressed through movement and flower essences. So I just wanted to share that. If you have questions, please post them here or contact me. I'd love to hear from you, hear any questions that you have, maybe what you think therapy is. Have a great day.